guys, welcome back to the Culés podcast. Welcome back to another watch along. Barcelona back in the Copa del Rey against Valencia. It's going to be a very difficult game for Barcelona as we are going to be playing in the Mestalla, a place where it's always very difficult to go to. But Barcelona going in with confidence in the competition. And when we look at Hansi Flick's lineup, I talked about it in yesterday's video. But Hansi Flick fielding the same lineup that played against Valencia in our 7-1 victory over them. You had Szczęsny in goal, Balde, Eric Garcia, Pau Cubarsí, and Kounde. In the midfield, no Marc Casador, but instead you see a base midfield of Pedri and Frenkie Jong, Fermín Lopez in the 10, and up top you have Robert Lewandowski benched with Ferran replacing him, and Lamine Yamal and Raphinha on both flanks. And when we look at the other, for example, quarterfinal fixtures, you can see that Atletico Madrid, they beat Getafe 5-0, Leganes and Real Madrid 3-3, and Real Sociedad 2-0. No, 2-3. Well, why did I show two? I probably just read it wrong. But Real Madrid go through, Atletico Madrid go through, and Real Sociedad most likely going to go through unless we see a historic comeback from Osasuna. And it's going to be a very interesting semi-final clash for the competition. But very, very excited to see what Barcelona can do after a couple of days of, inaction, I would say. But what's up, Thomas? Welcome to the stream. 4-0 Barca. Let's have fun. And that's going to be the goal. We want to have a good performance, a performance that brings some energy. Because against Alaves, in the midweek, it wasn't really much of a goal fest or anything like that. It was much more of a grindy affair for Barcelona, and we want to get some of that attacking football on display. But let me bring in the audio, that way you guys can hear it. There we go.
I would say Ferran Torres, he's a dangerous player, as is this man Kounde, who's been excellent this season as the right back, linking up with Yamal. Good to see Frenkie de Jong given another chance. On his day, a fantastic player.
There we go. What's up, Sylvan? Vamos, let's be that. Needs to end the week on a high. Absolutely, absolutely. That's going to be the goal. And game has started. All right. Let's see what Barcelona can do. I remember at the start of the season, we did come to the stadium and we did win 2-1. We started losing, actually. Valencia putting Barcelona under pressure right here. Ooh. Nice, Fermín. Good turn. Lamine Yamal out on the right. It's been a very energetic start. Oh, Lamine Yamal with a pass. Dimitrievski, very well read by him. Back three, but back five. Sadiq, Pepelu, Mosqueda, Guillamon, Perez, Aarons, Vasquez, Canos, and Gaisorovski. In the semifinals, is going to be a draw. Okay. Well, whatever's going to happen, we're going to be having to face a very difficult opponent. All right. Let me make it like this a little bit. All right. Do you think Lewandowski will rest the whole game? I think he's going to have some participation in the game. I don't think the entirety of the match he's going to be rested for. Let me see. I'm messing around with the lights. Nah, that's a little bit. All right, there we go. Bring this up.
They were when they beat Valencia 11 days ago.
Araújo
All right, set.
on the bench. Inigo Martinez
What's up, Chuchu?
back in consideration tonight as well.
Welcome, welcome.
There's Balde.
Oh, lovely ball. Ferran, finish that. There we go. There we go. At the start of the match, Barcelona, they score. Guys, what a pass from Balde. That's what Ferran Torres can give you, guys. That is exactly what Ferran can give you. Ferran scoring against his ex-club as well.
Well, that's exactly what we were
Great
talking
start to the game.
about. Off the ball, he makes some very good runs.
What's he...
You have to appreciate the pass as well.
What'd he say?
Perfect. He's up front by himself in this situation.
Run in behind, onside. Balde, brilliant ball. Ferran, great finish. Dimitrievski should have done a lot better there. He should have done a lot better there. Barcelona take the lead, boys. 1-0. The Shark. Ferran only scores against his clubs.
It's actually with the inside of his foot. Yarek was trying to get across there, doesn't get there.
There we go.
It's a great start for Barcelona, but what a pass.
Support for the Valencia Floods. I was trying to read what it said, but it didn't show. But that was terrible. What happened in Valencia?
And then they scored again. The 8th and the 14th and the 24th and the 45th and the 66th and the 75th. I'm sure the coach was talking to the Valencia players. Forget that game. That's gone. We start on level terms here. We're at home.
All right, literally perfect start for Barcelona right here. Opening minutes of the match, and we're already winning 1-0. Oh, lovely Travella pass from Fermín. Adds a bit of quality. Pau Cubarsí to Eric Garcia.
Didn't resist moving to Milan last week because they signed João Felix.
Interesting move for João Felix heading to AC Milan. Guys, what do you guys make of that move?
From Barcelona. Kounde.
My opinion is that it's a good option for João. I'd be looking to go to a place where I'd be able to get regular minutes, be the star of the team. I don't know if AC Milan is that destination, with Rafael there being, you know, their star. Their midfield is also solid with Raphinha. Good try. Did they make any other signings? AC Milan.
Came out there to deal with Raphinha.
I want to see.
Is going to have a lot of work following the runs of Balde at times.
So they had Tammy Abraham as their striker. He's been having a good season apparently.
Sadiq is the lone front player for Valencia.
You have Pulisic, Rafael, Reiners, Benacer, Musa, Theo Hernandez, Pavlovic, Tamori, and Kyle Walker. That's weird to have Kyle Walker at AC Milan after being with Manchester City and Pep Guardiola for so many years, and Magnan. But they're not having actually a great season so far in let's say, yeah, they're actually 8th. 8th with 35 points. Wow, they're 19 points behind from league leaders Napoli. They're mostly going to be fighting for European spots right here.
Well, those days are gone where he considered
All right.
himself a centre
Interesting.
back. He's now definitely the right back.
Told you Araújo has lost his place.
There's a chance to play at centre half.
I wouldn't say he's lost his place. I would just say it's on a game-by-game basis. I think the only defender there in that back line who's guaranteed is Pau Cubarsí. They got Walker? They did. They did, Selvin. They have Kyle Walker. I was surprised when that move happened. How many games has he played for AC Milan?
I think it was a particularly bad challenge, but it would have hurt.
He's played 2 games so far.
Suggesting it was an elbow.
Okay. His debut was a couple days ago against Inter, and then he played yesterday against Roma. He played the 90 minutes in both of the matches. Okay, solid. Solid for Kyle Walker. He gets sold in the summer most likely. Ron Araujo?
This is Balde.
Just Cubarsí and Inigo was good as well. I think that's going to be the starting center back partnership. If everyone is fit, I do think that it's going to be Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez. But for example, maybe in those difficult games, maybe against like a Real Madrid, a Bayern, or for example, in the games where there is going to be a reference point, such as maybe like a Haaland, a Harry Kane potentially, then you'd be looking someone who could be a little bit more physical, and that's when you go for a player like Ron Araujo. And hey, guys, when we look at it, that's fantastic to have players who can all play at a high level and who Hansi Flick can basically decide who plays depending on the circumstances. That's brilliant. 6 academy players in the lineups. That's nice. Very, very nice. You look at the lineup. Lamine Yamal, Fermín Lopez, Pau Cubarsí, Balde. Absolutely lovely, lovely. Especially with Inigo's extension of contract. Yeah. Hey, that's a foul on Pedri. That's a foul. What's up, Samurai? What are your thoughts on Flick rotating the team a little for tonight's match? I think it's a good move. Hey, yo, that could literally be a red card. He goes with studs up.
Wild, wasn't it, from the central midfield player? Well above the ankle as well. He was a long way from the ball.
That's super risky.
They will be checking the VAR to see if that was worthy of a direct.
That's straight studs on his, like.
Dangerous challenge.
That's a super dangerous challenge.
No word from the VAR to the referee. As yet, anyway.
That has to be minimum a yellow card. They didn't even get time to improve after the 7-1.
Please, Hansi Flick.
Valencia, they've been having a rough season. Valencia got away with one right there. They should have actually, they should have gotten booked or even a straight red. Studs up to your shin. That's ridiculous. But Samurai, in regards to Hansi Flick making some rotations, I like it. And I don't even think it's maybe like rotations. I also think it's like tactical decisions. Because, for example, look at that goal that Barcelona they scored. It came through Ferran's movement. Robert Lewandowski, he wouldn't make that run. Eric Garcia, much better at passing out from the back than... Oh, thank goodness. Szczęsny was trying to find Jules Kounde again. But I think the only change that would be deemed like a rotation maybe would be like Marc Casado. But I also think it's just him rewarding Frenkie for his good performances. Ferran, good pressure. But I like the lineup that Hansi Flick has fielded.
To settle on it. Now look at the way that line comes up as well. It is kind of unique in top-level European football, the way that Hansi Flick is.
Let me make this a little bit louder. There we go.
The problem they have at times, particularly when De Jong's playing, I'm not sure he's used to it. He's going to go back with the runner there and realised that at one point he was playing everybody on side and stepped up again.
Just Kounde, get there. Nice. Very, very good tackle from the Frenchman. Exceptional.
A long throw here.
Exams coming up. Well, McTavish, hopefully you do very well on your exams. Good luck. Oh, clear that. Nice. Goal kick.
Maybe the player that went for the first ball, trying to flick it on. Here's the goal again. What a pass that is. See, Yarek was trying to get round on the cover. He could be a little bit slow to get on the turn.
When you look at Ferran's finish, it was a really difficult finish actually, because he finished in between the legs of what was the defender's name again? Gasiorovski. No, Gasiorovski. I'm just gonna call him Yadek. I don't want to mispronounce his name. But he managed to finish in between his legs. Ah, Cubarsí dispossessed. Oh my God! Lovely recovery. Cubarsí makes a mistake, but he recovers.
Well, it was his mistake to start with, Cubarsí. Gets across in, but could he have struck it a little bit earlier, Fran Perez, when the ball was first played to him?
He wasn't gonna have that big of an angle if he did strike a little bit earlier.
Rather than shoot. Now you can see he was never going to beat the goalkeeper.
It's gonna be difficult. Next match is Madrid versus Barcelona. You think so? Barca on the counter right here. You have Lamine Yamal. No! Lamine Yamal dispossessed. He should have done much better right there on that counter.
Maybe because it's an injury. It's a head injury. Yeah. And that's what the crowd were annoyed. When Barcelona were on the attack, they wanted the game.
What happened here?
And then when Valencia got the ball, they of course kicked it out. That's why the bench is having to go at the fourth official and the assistant.
Is there a foul from Barcelona?
There is.
No, it's just a collision of heads. No, there's nothing.
Let's have another look. Yeah, Eric Garcia wins the ball.
Nah, Eric Garcia wins the ball. He hits it against the shoulder. That's not a foul.
No doubt that it hurt, but not worth a survey by the VAR.
Welcome, Sofan.
Good to see him back. Diakaby had a knee operation last.
Yeah, Diakaby right there. He just hits his head against Eric Garcia's shoulder. Unfortunate, but no foul. That's offside. Yeah. Sadiq was in offside position right there. Raphinha was making the run. Calling for the pass from Pedri.
Lively opening 15 minutes. On the score sheet against his boyhood club.
Oh my God, Pedri! Fermín, fight Fermín! Oh, Lamine Yamal even better.
Big save, but they can't keep it out.
No! Offside?
Well, I think Raphinha was probably the player that was initially offside.
No, that was a brilliant goal.
Look at it.
First, I have no idea how Lamine Yamal didn't finish that. Let's see this. Is he actually offside? No, he's onside. No, he's onside. Is it Lamine? Lamine is. It's a goal. It stands.
No.
Ferran with the brace.
That's not offside. So I think this could stand. When the camera captured
Ferran with the brace.
Referee, he didn't look like he'd made
the shark.
Of decisions. The only player that was close to being offside was Raphinha, who, as we saw,
that's going to stand. That's a goal. That's a lovely finish from Ferran.
Certainly to the human eye, it looked like he was onside. This might be bad news for Valencia here. Good finish, mind you.
It's a goal.
There it is, goal.
At the double for Ferran Torres.
Double. A brace for the Shark.
It's difficult for him. He wants to jump for joy and do tipple tails and celebrate. Can't do so because most of his family are supporting the opposition. But 2 goals inside the opening 17 and a half minutes for Ferran Torres on his return to the starting lineup.
It's good set-up play, Raphinha. Goalkeeper actually makes a good save with his foot. Dimitrievski.
Dimitrievski, yeah, he did a good job stopping Lamine Yamal, because if not, that's 2-0 right there. But Ferran, right place at the right time for the rebound.
Hits it with power.
The Shark.
Chance for the recovering defenders or the goalkeeper.
Also, guys, we have to talk about the pass from Pedri in the build-up.
Despite most of his appearances of late being cameo appearances, Torres has now scored 8 goals in his last 13 and a bit appearances for Barcelona.
Oh, heard Ali Moreno talking, and I backed it up as well by saying that Valencia would probably keep it tight for the first 25 minutes and try and frustrate. It's not happened, has it?
Trying to look to see.
Barcelona have bossed this fixture. They've won 8 out of the last 10 games in all competitions. In fact, the last time that Valencia beat them was that Copa del Rey final 6 years ago.
What are Valencia chanting? Frenkie. Good pass to Kounde. Lamine Yamal beats his man. Oh no. Nice, Fermín. Good work, help. Offside? Offside.
Yamal was returning from an offside position.
There's that turn of pace you were talking about from Vasquez. Left wing back. Looked as though Yamal was going to burst past him, but he got back there.
All right. If Ferran can keep improving and keep being decent, he can be a long-term option in the striker position. I think he could be an option off of the bench or an option to on either flank. But as a permanent number 9, I'd be looking for some more solid options. We don't need Haaland anymore. If Haaland or Gyökeres don't convince you, or the board isn't reaching a unanimous decision, I'd go for a cheap option in Jonathan David.
They're making the pitch pretty big at the moment for Valencia.
Frenkie was offered 30 million recently. By what club though? Was he United? Tavish, I haven't seen that report, so I can't.
Again, here's the goal. So when the ball's played, he's onside quite clearly.
Bro, this should have been a red card.
Good run. But when you got 3 centre backs, you shouldn't be allowed to
This
run so
should have been a red card.
in the middle of them.
Ferran. That's the 3rd or 4th time that Ferran has managed to get into space or make that type of run. How is this not a red card? Look at that.
Again, that's what Ferran Torres
Studs
gives you.
up
That bit of
above
pace
the
to run in
ankle.
behind, that willingness to run in behind.
Ridiculous, man.
Not so long ago, he was doing it brilliantly for the Spanish national team.
All right.
3 or 4 years ago now.
He's got a remarkable record for the national team. So almost a 1 in 2 ratio. He's always managed.
Fermín.
Here is Ferran Torres. Third for Barcelona. It's raining
Bro,
goals again.
I look away and we score.
Lamine was through. He celebrated.
I
He
look
got
away,
through
we
to the
score.
VAR.
Barcelona 3-0 up in 22 minutes.
Of space.
Well, as a defender, or defenders, you have to read the
What happened
situation.
here?
You have to see players making runs from deep. And it's far too easy.
Fermín scores again.
But he runs across Vasquez.
Oh my God, world-class pass from Pedri. Fermín with the run, brilliant touch, great finish.
Yes, it's a good run. Yes, it's a good ball and a very good finish. But Valencia are all over the place here.
Barcelona able to get in behind. What a pass from Pedri.
Touch is excellent, isn't it, to take it beyond the goalkeeper, Dimitrievski.
Oh my God, applaud that.
Three of them have been.
He's trying to make us regret Binomo.
Can they show any resistance?
Nice, Pedri.
Sadik just runs into a sea of Barcelona players. Now Caños.
Nice, Szczęsny.
Szczęsny gets his
Good
ball
block.
away. What kind of response will Valencia get?
Ooh!
Makes it superb
Another
save.
fantastic block from Szczęsny.
At least they're showing some fighting spirit here. They must be stunned, Valencia.
Yeah, a couple of good bits of play. Sadiq trying to get to the byline. Caños.
Hold on, guys, I'll be
as
right
we've
back.
seen of him. Gets the first cross in. Pepelu does well to get across the field and get his chest control into his space. And Szczęsny saw it coming all the way. Good save.
All right.
They need an immediate response. Szczęsny.
Barca on the counter. Lamine Yamal. Find Ferran.
Here's Lamine Yamal.
That's the second time Lamine Yamal hasn't been able to conduct the counter attack.
It's tough if you are a supporter of
Offside.
Valencia Club de Football.
Fermín is more reliable though because he actually gets to play. Well, guys, let's not compare players. You know, like I think the best option right here is to say, hey, great goal from Fermín Lopez. Be happy for him rather than say, oh, Dani Olmo is better. Nothing productive comes out of that.
Put his hands on his head as much as he likes.
You know. Let's be happy that Fermín Lopez is performing well, and when Dani Olmo plays, we'll be happy for him as well. Pedri is the most creative player. I've been saying this since 2019.
Enter the stadium until 20 minutes into the match as part of the protest against the owner Peter Lim.
Pedri has been amazing so far.
Considering making an early
2
goal
world-class
to bring it down
passes.
so early.
I want to see if I can find
As we
an image.
looked around the ground, there was quite a few placards being held up, limb out. We made that disastrous appointment of Gary Neville as the manager and head coach. of
Look at
Valencia.
this pass from
Didn't go
Pedri,
particularly well,
guys.
did it?
Look at this.
Just 9 years ago, they lost in the
Fermín Lopez making the run in behind. You see that back line from Valencia all over the place. All over the place. Pedri finds the pass, lands into the feet of Fermín Lopez, and he has a little touch to get past the goalkeeper.
Heading for the exits.
No way the Valencia fans are already going for the exit. No way.
Well, they came here expectant that their side would put in a good performance.
Would a Gyökeres or a Jonathan David be a better option than Ferran? Yes, but if Ferran starts playing like this against teams in better form, he is financially the choice. Financially, yeah. But Barcelona, come the summer, we're going to be in a situation. We're going to have funds to spend in the summer.
Yamal. Fermín.
With sales as well, I wouldn't be surprised if Barcelona make a big money move signing.
Raphinha. Excellent recovery challenge from Mosquera.
If Barcelona want to be completely, let's say, cost efficient, go for Jonathan David. But I still believe that we have to reinforce the squad. I think just going into next season with the same squad, I don't think it's going to be productive. I think every single season you have to refresh the squad, remove 1 or 2 players, add 1 or 2 players. You want to bolster the squad. Spanish referees are highly corrupt. I won't even blame Madrid for what they did. Something really needs to be done. They're the worst referees in the top 5 leagues. It's absurd. I completely agree with you, John. The Shark will end this evening with a hat trick. Offside. Valencia is showing signs of frustration. It's completely understandable. He's miles off. Ferran says, "No olvidamos Valencia." I don't forget Valencia.
I'm a bit disappointed you didn't translate that. I'll leave it to you.
Like, we don't forget Valencia. Yeah, they're corrupt, but Madrid victim blaming is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, that's absurd. Madrid actually having like 2 or 3 statements on their official website and X accounts and saying a worldwide scandal is embarrassing. I don't understand that. Madrid, when they're constantly favored, you know, when referees that, for example, make a mistake, they don't referee again against them. Ferran. Oh my God, hat trick! Early hat trick for Ferran. He goes 3. Oh my! Half an hour. Barcelona have scored 4.
You fear the worst now for Valencia.
Once again,
the Valencia fans are leaving the stadium.
Running behind the opposition, the ball played in behind. He sets up the play brilliantly for Ferran Torres.
Oh, that's lovely.
I think he deceives the goalkeeper and the defenders here.
Pedri,
again.
great pass. Oh wait, is Raphinha offside?
It's a good finish. He goes back between the defenders.
I think Raphinha could potentially be offside. I don't know. That's a wonderful finish from Ferran.
Between the legs of Yacobi, off the post.
He's having a fantastic game. That's his hat trick. This gotta be a bittersweet moment for Ferran. I know. Your score. He goes 1, 2, 3. No, it stands. 4-0. 4-0.
They've seen enough. They're heading home. Work tomorrow. School day in Valencia. And Valencia being taught a lesson by Barcelona.
More. I want more in Mr. Flick.
Well, it was tight, but he was onside. Whoops.
We're trying to remain dignified. The president's box must be very difficult, though.
Here are those supporters that have had enough.
No, yeah, they're frustrated. Valencia, they're down in the opening 4-0 down in the opening 30 minutes. Nice, Szczęsny.
Well, credit to the Valencia supporters. They've never turned on the team and the players or the manager. Everything has been aimed.
Come on.
Peter Lim.
Fermín, what can you do for me? Find Lamine Yamal. Lamine. Oh, is he going for the shot? No.
Yamal. Pedri.
Ah, good try. It was a good effort from Raphinha. The Valencia fans are now booing the team.
Again, 3 defenders. On this occasion, nobody comes out to really close the ball down. See, that looked a tight one to me, but in the end...
No, it's not. It's not tight whatsoever. Raphinha perfectly onside right here.
See there.
Ferran also give some appreciation to Danny Olmo. Halftime, I make 2 substitutions. I take out Pedri, I take out just Kounde.
Ability and willingness to play balls in behind the opposition. Get runners going
I make tons of substitutions. Is Ferran getting 4 or 5? Maybe a double hat-trick tonight? Going at this pace, I wouldn't be surprised.
On occasion, still he's willing to run in behind. And that's been the difference between this Barcelona side and the one we saw under Xavi last year.
Nice, Fermín.
Whizzes around 2 defenders, flips it to Raphinha.
Oh, he was trying to find Lamine.
Scrappy, dishevelled defending from Valencia. There's been a gamble tonight by their coach Carlos Corberán. He's brought the players in from the fringes.
It's been a great half, man. It's been a great half. Lamine seems nervous. I would take out Pedri at 69, 60, and Kounde at 65 for Martin. I'd make even more. Guys, the game is over. At 4-0, the game is over. I understand that, for example, we want to see these players be giving, you know, more minutes of to entertain. But if I'm Hansi Flick, I'm thinking which players would... This is the perfect opportunity to rotate.
Garcia made a big decision, a gamble. The ball being played at the right time.
Just Kounde has been playing a lot of football. Lamine Yamal has been playing a lot of football. Raphinha has been playing a lot of football. This is the same team in the relegation zone. It's to be expected, sadly. And that's sad. Valencia, they're a team that should be fighting for European spots. Play Fernandez at this point. I want to witness him. Nice, Eric Garcia. Exceptional tackle. Hold on, guys. Let me see the... What options we have off the bench. Okay, you have Gerard Martin. I'd make substitutions on both fullbacks. Hector Ford, Gerard Martin. Danny Olmo, I'd bring him on. I'd bring on Paul Victor, and I'd bring on Paulo Torre. 5 substitutions.
Behind the players, but making their upset known. Peter Lim, wherever he is watching. The Singaporean billionaire who also, of course, owned Salford City in the English footballing pyramid. Garcia. Fermín follows up his own attempt at the pass, was very kindly to Pedri.
No! Fermín. There's a foul. What?
Well, this is an interesting one because to me it looks as though won the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Fermín Lopez, he won the ball.
He won the ball, but then his studs were quite high.
No, wait, his studs. I think it was his back leg.
Look here. Yeah, he definitely won the ball.
No, it's his back leg that hits him.
It was the trailing leg that caught.
Yeah.
Guillemot. Here's that setup play. It's a nice finish.
That's a great finish from Ferran. That's not easy at all. Takes a good touch.
Torres taking himself to double figures for the season. His 10th goal in all competitions, and he scored in every competition he's played in as well.
They're waving the white flag. Hey, respect for those fans who are staying in the stadium.
The bottom of La Liga. It's the 3rd largest city in Spain. It's a crying shame. They started building a new stadium about a decade and a half ago. There's talk that they may get into their 2027, 2028. Will they be a top flight side?
Eric Garcia. Cubarsí.
This was supposed to be an escape from that.
Oh, and you're even hearing Olés, Olés.
Well, not just a sparring partner. Heavyweights Barcelona are landing punches.
Frenkie, Jong, Pedri. And that's something that Barcelona have been doing very well against Valencia. Yes, you're playing with 4, sometimes 5 at the back, but the mobility in that front line is so fantastic. You have Lamine Yamal, Raphinha, Ferran, Fermín Lopez, all interchanging. Makes it very difficult to track. Right there for the 4th goal, you saw Raphinha in the striker position, and you saw Ferran in the 10.
The atmosphere inside the stadium.
Ooh, Raphinha falls on top of Pepelu.
The views of Luis Garcia as well. Part of the panel.
Oh, that hurts.
We were very impressed by Ali Moreno before the game and his verdict on Real Madrid.
It was quite a lecture, wasn't it, about the refereeing situation from Ali. Very well considered. It's been a talking point in Spain. He's been at low profile.
Valencia on the attack right now.
Check the goals, nothing wrong with any of them. It's not an excuse for Valencia.
Cubarsí, right spot, right time. Take a shot.
Balance of target shot from Fermín.
Shot not on target.
As the skipper of the side tonight, captain of a ship that is sinking.
He had that earlier shot which drew a good save out of Szczęsny.
Nah, Pepelu wasn't able to get the best connection.
Doesn't look comfortable on the left side of the defence.
See, and now you see Fermín Lopez out on the left.
Good early run from Sadiq, but spotted by Szczęsny.
Frenkie de Jong is wide open in the middle. Yeah, there we go.
Look at the space that De Jong's got there. Almost every Barcelona player seems to have space. Again, we talked about
They pass and they run into space. Right there, you saw Fermín pass it to Frenkie de Jong, and then Fermín makes a run into space.
They just haven't read danger and got tight to people.
There they go again, Kounde.
Ooh.
Sadiq.
I'm loving the football that we're seeing right now, guys. Barcelona's playing at a really good level.
The atmosphere is getting a little bit negative now around the stadium when Valencia make a mistake or give the ball away, as you would expect.
You'd be very frustrated if you're a fan from Valencia.
Barcelona in recent weeks have been deadly in front of goal. Number 5 against Benfica in the Champions League, 5 against Real Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup, 7 against Valencia. Actually scored at least 5 goals in 8 matches this season, and the forecast is for many more tonight.
Not quite so good with his back to goal, Ferran Torres. Often see him play on the left-hand side and make those runs from outside to in. When he plays as a centre forward, he's looking to break offside lines, which he did for the first goal.
He's offside. He's offside. No, but even then, Balde has the pace to recover.
Sensational turn of pace by Balde back to Szczęsny.
Well, one player was running backwards and the other one was running at full pelt. It was a mismatch, wasn't it? Wes Aarons thought he was offside, so he didn't run at full pace.
Yeah, it wasn't even going to count. All right. Barcelona finished the game in 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes or so, and right now they're just closing out the half.
Dan Thomas was talking before the game about Barcelona really need to pick such a strong side. They've done everything right, haven't they? They've got the early lead there.
Did they need to
to
pick such a strong side?
If they do want to rest players, they can do that in the second half.
It's not a bad bench, is it? Araújo's on the bench. Martinez, who'd played pretty much every game until his injury. Lewandowski's on the bench. Casado, who's been a regular this season. And Dani Olmo will be desperate to get some time tonight. So half a dozen senior players that are watching alongside Hansi Flick. Will want an invitation to the
Lovely turn right there from the Valencia defender. Able to get away from the pressure from Raphinha. Sadiq. Good work, Eric. Message.
He's had 1 or 2 more chances, hasn't he? Eric Garcia went on loan to Girona last season. Did okay there without, I didn't think, playing brilliantly.
There we go. The ball. Yeah. The pass from Fermín was a little bit too long.
This is ragged defending from Valencia.
Diacobi gives away a corner.
Psychologist in that locker room to turn things around, protect these young players. Pedri spins it in. Still there by Dimitrievski. Anywhere will do for Sergi Canos.
Okay. I don't think too much of extra time is going to be added. I think it's been this straightforward second half. I mean, end to the first half, honestly. Ooh! Yeah, that has to be a yellow card.
Protective. Cubarsí was taken out. First caution of the evening.
Fran Perez goes.
Goes to ground.
Oh.
A bit of skill by Cubarsí. Saw him coming, just lifts it over the challenge.
Oh, that hurts. Thank goodness he has his shin guards on.
That, kids, is why you have to wear shin guards for challenges like that. Took him out. The ankles, but the boots. There's caution. There is De Jong. Hardly broken sweat in midfield. He has just floated around the Barcelona captain.
What?
Another late challenge. It's getting silly now. They're losing their discipline. And Sadiq gets it.
But for what reason does Sadiq have to make that challenge on Pedri?
Unnecessary.
It's completely unnecessary right here.
Barcelona saying you want to fight, pick on somebody your own size. I'm not sure who is his size. All had long gone. It was callous.
He catches 1 foot and then goes down quite the Achilles.
Yeah, he steps on Pedri's Achilles.
Challenge, frustration again. When you're at home, losing 4-0.
I think that's just frustration right there. Is that the first yellow of the game? Sadiq and Ferran Perez, they've both been booked.
You want to prove to the fans that you're trying hard, you're working hard, you want to make tackles. You've got to do it still in the right way.
Well, the noise says it all. Desperate times at the Mestalla. Ferran Torres.
Wow. Valencia fans, rightfully so. Upset. Well, guys, I'll be posting a link to anyone who wants to join. Feel free to those who want to discuss the game. But it's been a fantastic half from Barcelona so far, guys. It's been a very, very good half from Barcelona. We've been dominant. We haven't, let Valencia create any danger. And we've scored 4 goals in the first half. Absolutely fantastic. You have a Ferran who's flying right now. We're going to look at his goals really quickly. But Ferran opens up the scoring, in the first, 2 to 3 minutes. Fantastic. And then that's followed off by a flurry of goals from Barcelona. But I'm still mind blown how this wasn't even a red or something, or at least a booking. Not even a yellow card. The referee looks at it as well. Look at that. He's looking at him. Studs up, nothing. But Barcelona after that create more danger. Another brilliant ball from Pedri into Raphinha. Lamine Yamal gets into a fantastic position right here. Dimitrovski or Dimitrevski? Dimitrevski. Yeah, Dimitrevski. Makes a good save, but rebound lands into the feet of Ferran. Right place, right time. Great finish. Great finish, and Ferran gets a second. Then you have another fantastic pass from Pedri into the feet of Fermín Lopez, who once again, makes a run in behind. You see constantly what Barcelona they're trying to do. 2 or 3 times they make these passes in behind and try to exploit the space in behind the Valencia defenders. Eric Garcia has been good. Yes, NJ. Everyone's been good, honestly. I don't think there's been a single player who's been subpar. Everyone's been playing at a really good level. Which expect from a super sub? Okay. And then you have a Ferran fourth. So they're saying, I don't forget Valencia. All right. Oh, also Liverpool versus Tottenham. Yeah. Rightfully so. Yellow card on Pedri. But rightfully so. It's been dominating from Barcelona so far this half. Really, really happy with what I'm seeing. Let me do this real quick. The game is so smooth when Ferran plays. Yes. I was just talking about that. Like, the mobility in that front line is vastly different than when Robert Lewandowski is there. I'm really liking that Ferran he got the start today. I think that was a Travella pass from Pedri for the second. Yeah, it was. Wait. I need to see a replay of that. But a hat trick for Ferran. MVP so far, I would say. It's like the Walmart version of Danny Olmo fluidity. The Walmart version. But it's been fantastic. It's honestly been fantastic from Barcelona in the half. Guys, what substitutions are you guys expecting for the second half? Which players would you like to see? I like to see Danny Olmo get some minutes. He's been out injured for these past couple of weeks. Yeah, clear penalty in favor of Liverpool. Right now, at the same time, you have Liverpool versus Tottenham. Ooh, the Tottenham goalkeeper, he made a mistake. He didn't time it right. Sort of similar to that penalty that Szczęsny gave away against Benfica, the second one. Oh my god, that's like the perfect penalty. But I want to see Valencia's run of form so far. Their fixtures. Hey, I mean, guys, Valencia, they beat Celta Vigo. They lost against Barcelona. Demolition. They beat Real Sociedad. Let's look at their previous run of forms. Okay. Drew, win. Tight loss. Drew. Yeah, it's like this week right here, end of December. Really, really bad. Well, I mean, in the last couple of days, they haven't been too bad. They've beaten Celta Vigo, beaten Real Sociedad. Other than the games against Barcelona, they've actually been in a run of form. I would say so. Barcelona just oh wait, I wasn't even sharing it. When you're looking at their fixtures right here. All right. Let's yeah, everyone under like under a 6 right here. I would say Dimitrievski has been the worst player for Valencia. I think that's just because he's been on the receiving line of 4 goals. I think that's why. Paulo Torre, Ford, and Pau Victor. I agree. I'd like to see those substitutions. Cubarsí needs some rest along with Pedri, Lamine, and maybe Raphinha. That's going all in La Liga to save their season. Well, yeah. If I'm Valencia, I say, hey, it's 4-0. Game is over. Let me rest my starters. Remove some players. Make some changes. Eric looks good with the build-up from the back line, with his fine passes doing side alongside with Pau Cubarsí. They both understand each other, and also they pair together during the Olympics. That partnership has been very, very good, boys. Eric Garcia and both Pau Cubarsí, they've been having a very good game. And that's honestly why Hansi Flick, he wanted to keep him. He knew that Eric Garcia, for example, he could have an impact on the season. He can add value when needed. And also, he's a different type of profile over than an Araújo or a Inigo Martinez. Inigo Martinez is the only left footer, I believe, in the squad. In the defense. Oh my god, those are silly mistakes from Osasuna. Yeah, silly mistakes right there. Inter getting smacked? Wait, what? Hold up, hold the phone. Oh my goodness. Inter getting destroyed by Fiorentina. 3-0? Does this mean that they're going to be out of the what competition are they playing in? Wait, in the City A? Round 14. Oh, in the league. Okay, in the league. For a second, I thought they were playing in their cup competition. A good result for Fiorentina in the Champions League places. Very tight between them and Lazio. Juventus also in the race. All right. What's up, Amir? Welcome. Any tips where I can watch the game live? I can't find it on any website. I mean, the way I'm watching it is I'm watching it through ESPN. I'm watching the game via ESPN. Sometimes I think you have to use a VPN, apparently. I believe you go into FootMob. Oh, yeah. ESPN USA. Oh, wow. Inter not having a good day. All right. Other games, Liverpool versus Tottenham. Mohamed Salah scores by a penalty. Cody Gakpo scores. Very strong lineup from Liverpool. Mohamed Salah, Van Dijk, Gravenberch. What substitutions what players off the bench do they have? Trent injured mid-January. Alexis McAllister being rested. Diogo Jota, Chiesa, Luis Diaz. Liverpool, they have a strong squad. EFL Cup semi-final. All right. Tomorrow. Look at the amount of games they're going to be playing in Brazil tomorrow. Wow. England League 2. England's Women League Cup semi-final. All right. It's been a very solid half. I can't find it on IPTV. Thanks anyways. Amir, where are you based? Maybe, hold on, let me see. Let me go on the Barcelona website because they have like a TV guide. Let me see if I can find it for you. Those are the time zones. That's not what you want. You want a yeah, when and where to watch. So this is the website from Barcelona. So if you're in Canada, in the US, ESPN app, Mexico, Sky Sports, Caribbean, DirecTV, French. Okay, so I'm assuming that DirecTV for both in the Bahamas. Brazil, Disney Plus, Europe, Sport TV, multi-screen, Movie Star, France. Inigo Martinez warming up. Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, Australia, Poland, Finland, Africa, Asia. Vision Plus, Sports Plus, China, 4:30 a.m. Wow, super early. You next, Vision Plus. All right. Well, I mean, I've gone through the entire watch list from Barcelona's website. Hopefully, you saw the TV provider, or you can watch the match. All right, boys. Second half set to start. Inigo Martinez looking to come on. Not right away though. I think he's gonna be brought in maybe like in the 50th, 60th minute, giving some rest to Cubarsí.
Early, it's 10:30 at night.
Right.
It was a raucous atmosphere before the game to welcome the Valencia players to try to give them an edge, but conceding with less than 4 minutes gone.
No, actually, Inigo Martinez has come on right away.
And Gerard Martin are both coming on.
Wow.
Barcelona.
So Pau Cubarsí and Balde both off. Good substitutions from Hansi. Both Balde and Pau Cubarsí, they've been picking up a lot of minutes.
Since October, taking his total to 10 goals in all competitions. He has some understanding of the Valencia players as well. A couple of tackles of frustration, Sadiq. They're one of the two. Caution with half-time. And what can you say? And what can Carlos Corberán say to his players to give them a lift?
It's going to be difficult if you're the Valencia coach. But we don't care. Drinking water? Yes. Yes, Thomas. I always have this jug filled with water. And I usually fill it up with a lot of ice.
A nasty injury a couple of weeks ago. He had been a constant in the team.
Bring it with me to everywhere.
Near silence from the home supporters. At least they're not booing Valencia as the home side kick off the second half. Here is Inigo Martinez.
Oh my. Guys, nah, Pedri's just world class, man.
The player that has made way for Gerard Martin.
The way that Pedri was able to control that ball.
You can see Gerard Martin down at the bottom of your picture, number 35.
Yeah, both Pau Cubarsí and Balde off. Hansi Flick giving them some rest.
Signing a new contract to the year 2028 this week was put up for the media duties by Barcelona. He said he can't believe it. He's living the dream a year ago. He thought he might have to leave the club. And now he's getting a fair amount of time as they back up to Balde. Lovely message as well from him this week. He said his hero is Jordi Alba. When news broke of him getting the extension of the contract, Jordi Alba sent him a video message to congratulate him on the extension. There's Martin. Martinez, a new pairing of Martinez.
There we go. Good work from Barcelona right there.
In the center.
Valencia were trying to pressure Barcelona a lot.
Well, he's had an unexpected season.
Two or three players were
he was on his way out.
trying to recover the ball.
With a couple of injuries, he found himself in the team and he played well right at the start of the season.
That's offside.
Sadiq is away. Sadiq has an opportunity. He takes it, and then he waits for the bad news. He suspected as much.
Good finish, mind you. But he was quite
A strong finish from Sadiq.
And that ball was played. Most people knew it inside the stadium.
Yeah, he was like a full body length. Fermín out on the wing. Frenkie. Unlucky. All right. Inigo's a world-class defender. He's been absolutely phenomenal this season. Been one of La Liga's best defenders for many, many years.
Martinez. Martin. Raphinha.
Pressure's a bit better in the start of this second half from Valencia. Made it difficult for Barcelona to pick passes forward.
Not going to give him an angle. That's the best he can do. He just holds the ball.
Good effort from Pedri right there, putting Dimitrievski under pressure.
His outfield teammates have gone into hiding.
All right. 30, 40 minutes left into the match.
To those Valencia supporters who are trying to be just that supportive of the team. These are real fans to stick with the players and the club.
Okay.
As their standards hitting rock bottom.
Kounde, Frenkie,
Thought that they should be breaking the
Jair Martin.
Barcelona and Real Madrid. This is a club that won the league.
Take a shot, take a shot. No, unlucky. Fermín. Ah.
Arms out of the way there from
Barca not able to find that
achievement at the moment for Valencia if they can get the ball over the halfway line.
that pass to break in between the lines.
Forcing it. Pedri. Capello goes down by Pedri.
A very muted atmosphere inside the ground now. Here was the offside again. You see that Eric Garcia just steps up at the right time to play.
Yeah, it's a full body length. That was offside. I wonder how Hansi Flick works that high line. Does he indicate, hey, one player is the reference for that back line? Because it's very difficult for every single defender to be, you know, perfectly coordinated in timing that offside trap. No, it's just penalty.
The referee felt that he'd been helped on his way, but just before
Oh my gosh. Oh.
didn't look offside. Now they will assess this. This is going to be an interesting decision.
Well, there's a couple of decisions. First of all, if he's offside, obviously the next bit of play doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm like you.
I don't think that was a penalty.
Very, very tight call. He was offside now. Then he gets back onside. Look at the foot. I think it's of.
Is that a penalty from Inigo
Martin?
Martin?
Playing him onside there. And this is where I always think that Eric Garcia struggles. Sloppy defending.
Left a shoe out, didn't he?
He hasn't got quick feet, Eric Garcia. Really is poor defending. Yeah, he goes down late.
Offside. Oh, I think that actually was a penalty from Eric Garcia. I think Eric Garcia makes a mistake right there. He just leaves that supporting leg and trips Sadiq, even though it's a saucepan.
And a decision they would be incensed about in normal circumstances.
Hey, Valencia knocking on the door. Lamine Yamal into space. Fermín is wide open.
Drives inside. Ooh. We've not seen the best of him tonight.
Hits the post.
We haven't needed to, have we? No. And then Torres setting up the play. Comes back inside. Vasquez.
No, that would have been a fantastic goal.
Just tries to wrap his foot round it.
He had that little cutback.
A little bit of time. Goalkeeper's beaten.
Able to beat the defender.
There's the initial bit of skill to go inside of Vasquez, inside of Yarek.
Unlucky. Because he gets the wrong side of the post. If he's able to get more towards the inside, it can rebound in.
The current terminology, Stuart. Apparently that doesn't class as a shot on goal either, according to the modern day statisticians. Here's De Jong. Garcia. Kounde. Inigo Martinez to Kounde.
Just Kounde. Lamine. Lamine wants his goal. Lamine wants his goal. That's 2 or 3 times where he's decided to take the shot instead of make the pass.
Lovely little pass from Pedri. Goes between the legs of Yarek.
That was going to be a very difficult angle for him to score from. If he aimed it to the top left-hand corner, then that would have been a potential goal-scoring opportunity, but it was tricky.
Continues, it's met by Diakabi. Kounde.
Barcelona right now just controlling the tempo, boys. Controlling the tempo. Just putting a freezer on the match. I'm liking this. Just simple. It seems like a little training session. Barcelona did all the work in the first 30 minutes. The rest of the match just became a little bit irrelevant to say.
Pedri.
Frenkie.
No distance on it though. Jong.
Ah.
Torres believes he can do no wrong at the moment.
Ferran was expecting the run from Fermín in behind.
To establishing himself, it's difficult when the man had to is Robert Lewandowski and he's already scored 30 goals for the season. Urgency from the home supporters for this Valencia 11 that is devoid of any confidence or self-belief. Possession.
Good work.
He's not had a good game, Fran.
A good recovery from João Martin.
Certainly a player lacking in confidence, as you can see.
Valencia playing with a 5 at the back right now. 5-4-1.
Champions League finals.
Just Kounde.
Let's go back in 1980. UEFA Cup 2004. Rich history, even this competition. They've won it on 7 occasions.
Frenkie.
The way things are looking, they're dipping down into the second tier of Spanish football and certainly heading out of the cup.
Oh, there we go. Lovely. No. Oh my God.
Well, Ferran Torres plays a lovely little ball.
That's it was offside anyway.
Just offside. Yamal.
Lovely 1-2 from Ferran.
Here was the offside again at the other end. Top half of his body was offside, as you can see. How many times have we said that this season? It's only inches, though, from being a disastrous offside line.
But hey, you have to give credit to Barcelona. They've worked on it, they practiced it, and that's the fruit of their training.
A couple of days before Christmas. His task is not the Copa del Rey, it's the Great Escape.
Okay.
It's La Liga matches this season.
Joan Laporta in attendance. Yadek. Nice. Good clearance. Throw in for Valencia. All right. I want to see what's the reaction from social media. Asking why Pedri is still playing. Laughing Spurs 8-4 goals as well.
Generally, managers set the alarm for the 60-minute mark and then shake things up.
Oh my God, Spurs are getting slammed. Yeah, 4-0 at Anfield right now. Wow. Oh my God. That's a huge mistake from Dimitrievski. Lamine Yamal was looking for his goal, and he gets it.
As Valencia hits rock bottom.
5-0, Manita.
Raphinha sets up the play.
Manita yet again for Barcelona. Hey, we got a little bit fortunate right there. Ferran into Raphinha. Raphinha gives off the pass to Lamine. First time shot. No, that's so poor from Dimitrievski.
Thought about shooting with his right, and again, and there's the deflection, which Is the goalkeeper wrong-footed?
Lack of focus.
Should still do better.
No, he should do a lot better. That had like zero power behind it.
He's got to get a stronger hand to it. He's down
Yeah.
on his knees as well. It's not good goalkeeping. And that sums up Valencia tonight.
Whose man is that in Valencia's net?
17-year-old. 5-0 Barcelona. As we hit
5-0, boys.
the Mestalla.
Game wrapped and done.
It's all about Valencia's plight. They've had a lot of managers, haven't they?
Any chance of
Recent times. Gattuso had a go here.
oh, Valencia comeback disappeared.
Likewise.
Finally got his goal. Yes. Very happy for him.
Follow Gattuso, follow Bordalas, follow Garcia.
Marcelino.
Yeah, Marcelino as well. We've had 16 changes of manager in the last 10 years. Of course, Alvaro, the eternal caretaker, has stood in on 8 different occasions.
I told you Araújo's place is taken.
Another Italian manager in Prendere.
Danny Olmo and Marc Casado coming on.
That didn't last very long.
Well, Chuchu, I don't think it's like necessarily like Araujo's place has been taken. I just think it's like on a game-by-game basis.
In successive years wasn't good enough. They dream of those days.
On certain games, I think Araujo would be a better option. Lovely tackle from Eric. Absolutely brilliant.
His best game of the season.
Best game of the season. Res Kounde.
He's not a difficult base to work from. He wins it back again. Gives it to Raphinha.
Eric Garcia. Other than that mishap in that would have led to a penalty, he's been astounding.
Raphinha. Torres.
Ah.
Exhibition stuff at the moment from Barcelona. Yannick stands in the way. Barcelona have hit 7 goals on 2 occasions this season. Once against Valladolid and once, as we mentioned, a few times against Valencia.
There it is again. Fran Perez giving it away. This is going to be very hard to recover from for Valencia and their players and the coach.
Is it going to be another 7-goal victory? Against Madrid, for example, the pace they got, we need Araujo. Or even then, for example, like you need that physicality as well. What's up, Van Lee? Hello, great birthday gift for me. Hoping for 7. Oh, happy birthday, Van Lee. That's fantastic birthday gift from Barcelona. Much love, much love. Bro, if you can start against Valencia and last game, how are you going to play against Real? His style doesn't suit Flicks. In that sense, I sort of agree with you. I think, for example, Araujo, maybe his adaptation to the high line is a little bit lackluster. But he's still a fantastic defender.
Just good closing
You
down
know?
from Yamal.
I think there are going to be games in which he does play.
Got back in there.
Raphinha and Pedri, both off.
Protect Raphinha.
Smart substitutions from Hansi Flick right here. Well, why overextend? Why overexert, actually? We're so fluid with Ferran, and the passing of Eric and Cubarsí impresses Flick.
To impress in Danny Olmo. Almost missed the last 4 games. Of course, he was the headliner.
Oh, guys, did you see that poster in the back? My dream is your shirt in regards to Raphinha.
The point to prove. And Casado will bring some bite to the midfield as well. Taking the place of Pedri.
Valencia's in the relegation zone, but against Madrid, Araujo keeps up with Mbappe and Vinny and makes Kounde feel safer. Well, I think it's going to be simple. I think it's going to be a rotation of the center backs. The only one who's going to be permanently fixed is going to be Cubarsí. Ah, Gerard Martin with the mistake.
Away to Sadiq. No, Casado. So poor pass too far ahead of
Great to see Dani Olmo back as well.
Olmo. Sadiq turns. He's all by himself. There's nobody willing to take it off him. At least he's shown a very good attitude tonight. Sadiq, he may need it. With,
Great work from Barcelona right there, not allowing... Oh, wait.
There he goes. Turning into a bit of a cult hero. He thought he had a penalty a few minutes ago.
Oh, my goodness. Sadiq managed to get out of that pressure. I think the balance of physicality and passing comes from the Inigo Araújo partnership. But Cubarsí is unstoppable. He has everything in this game.
Again, he throws himself down after the challenge has been made.
Cubarsí, great in the air, great in the 1v1, great passing, great positioning, great awareness. He's just all around. I don't think that there's a flaw in Pau Cubarsí's game.
Diego Lopez has come on for him in this.
Casado minutes were way too high in 2024. I rate him over De Jong, who drops asleep defensively. For example, I think Frenkie de Jong in certain games is fantastic. Against teams that don't offer much threat going forward, I think Frenkie de Jong is going to be the play. But against, for example, a team, let's say a Madrid, a Bayern, or a team that's going to go toe-to-toe, I think you need some more defensive solidity in that midfield.
Olmo cushions it to Yamal.
But regardless, every single player is going to have a lot to play. They're going to have an important role.
Fermín.
Valencia fans left after 20 minutes. That was a sad sight. After 30 minutes, you saw people leaving. Only in experience, that's what I think Cubarsí lacks. Makes some silly mistakes when he feels pressured. Yeah, but that's going to come with time. But even then, for example, when you look at Pau Cubarsí, you say he's extremely composed. I wouldn't say he's prone to mistakes. But that just shows how impressive Pau Cubarsí is at his age. Well, no easy teams left.
Barcelona come out in unison again. For once they slip the Barcelona offside trap outside of the foot, but easily cut out by Eric Garcia. Here's Casado. Just tuning in almost at the 3.
Great work from Barcelona managing to get out of that pressure.
Stadium. And it was a capacity crowd when they kicked off tonight. But losing faith as Valencia heading to another heavy victory. Just a question of how many for Barcelona joining Atletico Madrid. A rail in the semi-final draw. It's the first time since 2014 that Spain's big 3 clubs have advanced to the Copa semi-finals. 11 years ago, Gareth Bale's famous goal beat Barcelona. That was in the final.
Ah, so close, Fermín.
Dimitrievski.
Sociedad, Madrid, and Atletico. Doesn't matter who we draw at this point. No, in the Copa del Rey, we have tons of tough teams. There's no easy teams left. Each and every one of them, looking how it's going to be a 2-legged affair, is going to be very difficult. 12 goals in 2 games. Barcelona on fire offensively. Liverpool try to go ban with Banfres and failed, only 4-0. Imagine only winning 4-0. The clean sheet is what I'm surprised about. Barcelona have been really good defensively so far. Why are you choosing games to start a player? A starter is a starter. Frenkie de Jong is playing better than Marcelo right now. Well, yes, but I also know, for example, that Frenkie de Jong, in the biggest of games, he isn't at the same level. Frenkie Young can perform well in these type of games, but I know that Frenkie against a Madrid or these tough teams, he sometimes doesn't show that level.
Needed defender to launch himself in the way, says that Talega.
Talega got out.
14 goals and counting against Valencia this season. Yikes. 2 games and 14 goals conceded. Wow. Atleti is the toughest matchup. Oh, Lamine Yamal. No.
Sit back in. There's Talega.
But even then, for example, in the game that we just recently played against Atletico Madrid, Barcelona should have won easily, like 5-0. Atletico Madrid, they came to the Montjuic and were only expecting the draw. Lewandowski literally sold that match. If we had him, score one of the billion chances that Barcelona created, it would have been a completely different story. Prefer Madrid in a one-off match. So much sweeter to beat Madrid in finals, and Madrid says to tell you that competition doesn't matter. So what? Real Sociedad? 3 games, could possibly beat them 2-1. Comeback win.
20 minutes remaining.
Oh, you're also talking about the we beat them in at the start of the season. I would prefer Real Madrid to lose in the derby than a draw. Okay.
And Danny Gomez is his replacement. And
I see that point of view because you're going with the mindset of like saying, hey, Atletico Madrid, they're more likely to drop points than Real Madrid.
Off the field this season. Kounde. De Jong.
Fermín.
Fermín turns into trouble.
I'm surprised that Hansi Flick hasn't made more substitutions. Well, he only has 1 player left.
Hansi Flick has got a couple of decisions to make as he moves forward. Frenkie de Jong now looks fully fit.
Who do you rest? Do you rest Lamine or Kounde?
I think he's a much better player in that central midfield area than Caicedo.
Well, they tease them again. The flag is down. Lopez, can he get a consolation? Passes it
Oh
on.
my goodness.
Not quite. Kounde. And
how
crazy is that? He was standing in an offside position there.
But they've given the offside for the first pass.
Yeah, but it's a team that loves to park the bus. If we don't score our chances again, I think it will be the toughest matchup. No, I agree. The toughest stylistic matchup would be Atletico Madrid. But even then, I'm not worried about any of the teams that we could be faced. I'm confident that we can beat every single one of them comfortably.
Talking a matter of inches from causing them a problem, but Barcelona have got away with it again.
Atletico doesn't have the mental strength to sustain their current form.
Valencia against Leganés, survival fight. The standout.
They messed up their own goal.
On Saturday night, of course. The Madrid derby.
Saturday, that's a huge match of the Madrid derby.
Time on ESPN Plus.
I think Barcelona will be hoping for a draw in that game. So both teams drop points. And what a game that should be. Great atmosphere. 2 contrasting styles.
Lovely 1-2 from Dani Olmo and Lamine.
Big one for Barça as well. They head to Sevilla. There's a hostile atmosphere in Andalusia when Barcelona are in town. De Jong.
Oh,
They're showing off now. Olmo.
no! Daniel didn't make the right pass.
Getting bodies in the way.
Pass it back, pass it back.
Nico Martinez back to Szczęsny.
Guys, how many starts is this for Szczęsny?
Confirmation. Yeah. Sunday, John Stewart and I, 2:30 Eastern Time on
I want to see.
ESPN Plus.
How many games has he played so far? 7 games, 7 victories.
People off.
Well, Barcelona, they have not lost with Szczęsny in goal.
I'm sure it'll be a lot
Interesting
tougher
stat.
for Barcelona in that game. It has been tonight. Way too
Atletico
easy
is
for
balling
them.
as well.
They started
Hey,
really well, played at a good tempo.
there's a reason why they're above us in the league right now.
Some good finishes as well.
Flick and his insisting on playing Lewa worries me, especially seeing how Lewa is so damn wasteful for her chances.
Defensively.
And then on a roll again.
But at the same time, I do like that in some instances, for example, like take this game, Lewandowski isn't being called upon.
After winning 6 out of 8 games. So
You had Ferran start in his position
Real Madrid in February.
instead.
And the La Liga calendar isn't too daunting either. Only Rayo Vallecano are opponents from the top half of the table. So a chance for them to play catch-up on Real and Atletico after that dip in form in November and December. It's been an excellent start to 2025, heading for their 8th victory in 10 games, undefeated in the new year.
Just Kounde.
Kounde.
Lamine. Oh, Daniel,
Layoff.
No!
Although, big save.
That's a huge save from Dimitrievski.
Dimitrievski does well. Yamal.
Oh, come on.
Talega just launches any part of the anatomy at the
That's
ball.
6-0.
What a touch you'll see from that man there, Yamal. Watch when the ball's played into him. Look at this for a touch into the path of Olmo.
Aha, no, Daniel was so close.
But that was absolutely brilliant from the youngster. There was a claim of a handball. This is the pass I was talking about. Daniel Olmo decides to try and
Dimitrievski, he saves that with his head.
Is given away. There have been a few defensive lapses by Barcelona, which Hansi Flick will not be happy about.
Nice, Martin.
Casadeo has given the ball away a couple of times since he's been on, and the other player, even though you said it was his best game so far, Eric Garcia has been sloppy on 2 or 3 occasions.
Who's out? Who's coming on?
In some ways, it's been a trial for a number of the players.
People were impressed with Neymar's return to Santos. Does he still have European pedigree to you? Not impressed?
Garcia.
I think the Neymar saga is closed.
Only for 45 minutes, an opportunity for this man Martin.
I think Neymar should. Oh, Fermín.
We got commentators, guys. So I can only apologise to Fermín Lopez. As soon as I said that, something was going to happen. But
Unlucky for Fermín.
the goal tonight.
But I think Barcelona they just should forget about Neymar. I think Neymar's mind is just to enjoy the last couple of years of his career at Santos, and that's not the type of player that you'd want at Barcelona. Even though like extremely talented, you know.
Ironic support from the Valencia fans. Lost Shea. Humiliating for the professional footballers down there.
Bro, wow. How much is Gyökeres? I think his market value is worth 65. 65, 70.
He was offside again. That's another one of those runs that time from Diego Lopez.
Yeah,
Really
70 million is his market value. Hector 4 coming on. Very, very good to see the Frenchman come off and get some rest.
Who's the patient backup to Jules Kounde. The problem is that Kounde has played every single match this season. And Hector Ford had to be very patient. It's only the second time in a dozen games that he's come on. some ways, it's the Barça B team at the moment. Brilliant ball from Ferran Torres. Yamal
Unlucky.
gets involved. Dani Gomez.
Good interception from Eric. What can we do? It's just a shame because he's only 33. He's still got some last years of decent play. Neymar Jr. right now, he should be, having those twilight years of his career. The next, 2 to 3 years where he takes up that, that career path that, for example, a Benzema did, a Messi did, or a Modric, for example. Because right now, 33, you still have tons of years that you can play.
Valencia supporters, but maybe they will get some rewards.
He's a steal at the moment.
Referee's assistant has been.
How do you see Spain lining up? Do they swap in Ferran for Morata with Olmo in behind? Nico, Yamal, wings, and Pedri, Rodri double pivot? I don't think so. I think Luis de la Fuente, he's been very adamant in his style of play. I think it's going to be simple. Just you have Rodri in the base, Pedri, and then you have like Fabian Ruiz, for example. And then I think that's the starting midfield. Luis de la Fuente has loved that midfield. Then you could, for example, add a Dani Olmo. You add a Zubamendi, for example. You add a Marc Casado. In regards to that front line, I think it's going to be relatively the same. Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, and Morata. But we have to see how Morata does in his next couple of months. Does Luis de la Fuente, maybe looking at how well Ferran has been performing, decide to change? I don't know. Lamine looks off today. It hasn't been his best game, but he got a goal. He's been good. Fabian Ruiz for physicality. Him and Rodri are huge. Morata from Galatasaray? No, but for example, even though like Morata he's gone to Galatasaray, maybe it's the trust that Luis de la Fuente has in Morata to still play him. Because unless he has like a big decline, I still think that he's going to have a big role in the Spanish squad.
Debt of 400 million euros. Sort of many issues that they've got to get over.
People sleep on Zubamendi. Dude's a baller. He's amazing. Him at the base of the midfield would have been perfect.
Have come through the system and they're really struggling here against Barcelona. Hector Ford is blocked by Yannick.
Lovely piece of skill right here from Ford.
Nutmeg to finish it off with before he got the shot away. Here was the sloppy goal from the goalkeeper's point of view. Yes, it takes a deflection. Raphinha, as he's done throughout the season.
It was also deflected.
As well as scoring goals himself. And Yamal takes that deflection, but the goalkeeper has got to do better than that.
Casado, wasteful pass.
Unlucky.
Of course, the club's #1 keeper.
Holds up play and presses, but 2026 is far. 2026 is actually only a year and a half left. But even then, things can wildly change in the next next year or so.
Much needed money for a club. And he's Brasic.
Football changes so fast. But Spain, they have a very solid team for the World Cup coming in 2026. Yeah, Pau Cubarsí in the back line, lots of youth talent coming through.
Doesn't mean anything in a cup competition. It's been damage limitation really for Valencia.
Olmo. Fermín Lopez to Martin. Nico Martinez. Fermín. Olmo.
Lamine, finish that.
Yamal on his favoured left foot. And this time the deflection helps Valencia rather than aids.
Decent pass.
Damn, gotta go to work.
Between players, threats to shoot with his right, back on his left. And the goalkeeper makes the save.
Well, hopefully you have a good day. A good day at work. Ooh. World Cup is next year again. Time flies. Time actually flies.
Decent ball played in, but you can see he just
Oh my goodness.
jumps into the back of Raphinha. Does Eric Garcia.
No foul on Yamal. That's a foul by Hector.
Yeah. Foul from Hector. Imagine if we a Madrid derby for the semis. That'd be fantastic. I'd want that actually. When you're looking at the potential draws, I don't know if I'd like a Madrid Barça semifinal. I'd want that for a final. Actually, when I think about it,
Again, he's down on his knees, the goalkeeper.
I want to win another final against Madrid.
Not sure that's the best technique.
I'd rather, for example, face a Real Sociedad in the semis.
There's a week of cup competitions all around Europe.
You play any games?
In England, it's the 4th round of the FA Cup.
Video games? I play some FIFA. I play some COD. Some Rainbow Six Siege. I also play some story games here and now. I've been getting into Cyberpunk actually. Recently downloaded it. CS2? I haven't. No. I used to play CS, but that was like years ago.
Already in his first season in charge at Barcelona. Going to the club museum and have a look at the Spanish Super Cup that was.
Do try Watch Dogs 2. I've never played that. But I have heard good things about it. Oh.
And they go into the draw for the semi-finals.
When is that gonna happen?
Heart in mouth moment.
I wonder when's the draw gonna be.
Yeah, Hansi Flick, when he first came to the club that early part of the season, they were destroying everybody, weren't they? Playing some outstanding football. Fast flowing, players making runs in behind, forward passes.
Do we know when the draw is gonna happen?
November, December. 5 points clear when they played Real Madrid in October. They won the opening 7 games of the La Liga season, but they've got the momentum back. Now Szczęsny is.
I want to see. Copa del Rey.
Watches it bump into the
draw.
Behind the goal.
The semi-final draw for the Copa del Rey will take place next Wednesday,
Better team to watch in European football.
February the 12th. So, in a week or so. In a week or so, we'll know who will be the opponents.
109 goals they've scored in all competitions this season. Liverpool are probably a better team because they have the balance right at the moment. But in terms of entertainment and quality of players on the ball and their movement, Barcelona takes some beating.
Fermín.
Would like to have his second goal. Just rushed his shot a little bit, but again, he's impressed on his return to the starting 11 tonight.
All right.
Played in central midfield to
well,
start
wait.
with,
the pressure from Valencia in the second half is actually... Valencia, they've been much better in the second half rather than the first. Well, I mean, they were atrocious in that first half.
Coming in on his right foot, poor effort.
They have improved in the second. A lot more solid defensively. With our recent run of form, I wonder how many more players are willing to come join us now. Maybe we change some minds. Sylvan, at the end of the day, Barcelona, biggest club in the world. You know, Barcelona, we've just recently just won a title. You know, many players are dreaming to win titles. Regardless of what situation Barcelona is in, you know, you'd want to come play for Barcelona. That's what, you know, that history and the prestige gives you. Why do players still want to go, for example, Manchester United, who haven't won anything major in over a decade? It's because it's Manchester United.
Mestalla at the moment.
I'm not worried, for example, of players, you know, wanting to come or that mindset. I'm very confident about that.
When you join a new club, try and get the supporters on side. Offside.
And even then, like, if you have a long career here, you're going to be paid very well. Very well. Would like to see Getafe relegated instead of Valencia? 1,000%. Bordalas, gone.
It's a similar story for
I have a feeling City are going to clap Madrid. Too many key injuries. Militao, Rudiger, Carvajal, Alaba.
From bottom of the championship.
Who else is injured?
By the end of last season, it got them up to 9th place.
Our financial issues held some back from people
just
jumping ship, though.
in
Nico,
the
for
top
example.
Well, Valencia are out of
In
the
that
Copa
game,
del
boys,
Rey. Another
Barcelona
humiliating night.
5-0 victory. Manito over, or Manita over Valencia. Absolutely dominating victory. GG. Nah, completely understandable why no extra time was called. No reason for that. Barcelona in complete and total control of the match. And fantastic performance. You had a fantastic Ferran Torres, the Shark, scoring a hat-trick. A brilliant performance from the team overall. MVP going to Ferran. And boys, we advance into the lovely gesture from Lamine Yamal right there, giving this shirt to the kid. We advance into the semifinals of the Copa del Rey, in which the draw is going to be happening next week on Wednesday. Going to be excited to see who we face up against. But all right, guys. I'll be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction. We'll talk, for example, about the goals that Barcelona scored, some of the other players who did have a very good performance, such as Raphinha, Pedri. We'll talk everything about it. But as always, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the watch along. And see you guys all in a couple minutes. Peace out, guys.